Alright, good morning viewers. Here we are outside Zippy's, as you can tell with the famous sticker wall in the background, with Robyn Wong, who many of you know will know from cross-country mountain biking over the last decade, is it?
Decade?
Come on,
oh, come on. Geez, I just getting up there.
Yeah,
99 I started.
I remember when she walked into the bike shop for hope and belonging. Anyway, Robyn's here in Rotorua at the Single Speed Champs, and she is also the Team Services Manager for the New Zealand Olympic team. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the champs, and I'm going to try and get her in trouble. So
no comment.
Yes. So we'd just like to put something to anyone from the Olympics who is watching this, that it's all my fault. Okay.
Yeah, blame Tama.
Blame Tama. Yes, it's all my fault. Alrighty. So what brings you here?
Single speed. Except for I conveniently left my single speed at home.
And you left, was that a tactical move on your part?
It was a tactical move. I had planned to ride and race this weekend, but due to work commitments, I haven't had enough time on the single speed to make this worthwhile.
And you felt that riding without all your training behind you would just
No, it's not the training, it's time on the single speed. I could do something really embarrassing. No.
We can set you up with a really low gear.
I was trying to ride 16 round Wellington and it wasn't working very well.
32-16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that level of pain.
Yeah. Yep. So 18 was the way to go there. So now I brought my other bike up and we're going to go and play in the forest.
Okay.
And enjoy the festivities.
Yes. Now luckily I actually have my single speed, which it's kind of a small jump bike, so that we can put Robyn on that, and because it's only about 32 or 34 pounds.
It won't be jumping that much. Yeah.
It's 32-18 as well, it's a great ratio, you'll be stoked. Now of course what this brings us to is single speeding at the Olympics. Is there ever going to be single speeding at the Olympics?
Well, there is single speed at the Olympics.
Well, she's right, you know, because there's BMX and there's track. And if I come back and say, no, off-road single speeding, you can go BMX's off-road single speeding. So then we have to say no traditional single speeding with the tattoos and the beer and the 29ers and the stupid weird bars.
No, that's not going to be there. There's even, there'll be criticism out there at the moment of BMX being in the Olympics and that doesn't belong there, and
because it's a bunch of little kids and hoodies with swearing and picking their nose and listening to Rancid.
Yep. But it's there at the moment, and I think it's going to stay for a bit.
Awesome. No, we love seeing more cycling.
Yeah.
And this is completely off the record and definitely isn't going on the website. What do you? And not everyone's going past.
We're just going to go have a look at some bike porn.
Bike porn.
Bike porn. Okay. Okay, that's right. Ketha Goatee is off to look at pornography. What's your feeling with the cycling team that's been announced so far? Have you got
it's very strong. It's great.
Good, strong feeling in your...
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be really good. We've only announced 7 track cyclists, and the roadies and BMX and mountain bikers are still to come, depending selection criteria and quota spots haven't been announced yet. So.
And of course with Sarah Walker being the number 1 in the world.
Sarah's got a great chance to medal there, so we're all behind her, and obviously we've got Rosara and Kashi in the mountain biking. So.
And we've got a good history of female cyclists called Sarah winning golds.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yep. And we've got Sarah Ulmer involved in the games, so she's part of us in athlete support, there to mentor our young ones, and I think she'll be a great inspiration for Sarah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And so when are you actually heading across to set it all up?
In 3 months, July the 18th I leave. Yeah.
And then you're over there for
6 weeks. Yep.
Wow.
At the end of the games. Yep. Fly home with the team.
And then you sleep for 6 weeks?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think I've slept for 6 months so far. That's little time for riding one's bike.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, knowing that you probably don't even know who entered, Do you know who's your call for the weekend?
Well, I don't know. I was just reading about an American cyclocrosser that's here.
Katie Compton?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You mean the American professional cyclocrosser who's being a national champion and lives at 2,000 metres?
Yes, but cyclocrosser, not...
I actually saw a video on Katie, which I'll link from this video, which had her getting quite good air in a cyclocross bike, which
wow.
Seeing I still think of them as road bikes with nodley, so I was fairly impressed with.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Interesting to have cyclocross here in New Zealand.
Yeah, we sort of discussed that. There we go. You can be the figurehead of the New Zealand cyclocross. Cool. Yes, I think that probably wraps it up. Unless you have any brilliant tips or things to add to the people at home. How to get into the Olympics, how to get a sport into the Olympics.
Yeah. Well, very difficult. To get a sport into the Olympics, you need to lose sports. So to get BMX in, men's and women's, so it's 2 events, we had to lose 2 cycling events. So we lost the men's kilo and the women's 500 metres.
How many track events are there at the moment?
Oh, can't tell you. But those are 2 legendary events.
A dozen track events?
Yeah.
So if we had lost 2, we could get them downhilling.
Nah. Yeah. Good luck there. There's been a lot of discussion about that one too. Yeah. Whether that belongs in the extreme sports.
Excellent. Okay, so you've heard it there from Robyn Wong. Downhilling and single speeding will be in the new Extreme Olympics.
Yeah.
Which will be coming out in 2014. Excellent.
Yeah, excellent.
All right, well thank you, and we get to go off
Thelma.
and look at pornography.
Yes, cool.